a father, a husband. We have Brad in the house. We have an international speaker and a business owner. Victoria is here with us today. We also have a transformational wellness coach, Jen. We have a holistic leader, Liz, in the house. And I see Kia. Kia, an amazing singer. She inspires many people around the world with her songs. So again, it is not going to be only me, but we are setting up this breakfast table for all of us. So as me, I'm so much looking forward to hearing from everyone around this topic. With that said, I think I'm going to start with Brad, if he's available to set this breakfast. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Elise. So glad to be here with everyone and just love, love, love waking up in the morning and seeing all these topics that are just gonna fire us up to get through life and through the day. It is great that we're talking about this because I mean I have just seen so much on, the more mistakes you make, the more successful you can be wherever you're headed. And it really truly is one of those things. Well, I talked about it yesterday. It was old co and new co. You got your old co running, and if it's not where you want to be, and if you've had struggles going through old co, it's kind of like switching that gear to run new co simultaneously under there and build the company that you want to build even bigger, and going from like a company of one to 1,000. And you can, I don't know if it's giving yourself a clean slate, but really the old co is the new co. If you didn't have the old co, how could there even be a new co? How could there even be a vision of something better than where you are? So that's just kind of a tag on from yesterday. And, I think the biggest thing that I look at this, we all make mistakes. We all have struggles. Nobody's just got the silver spoon and gets to go from the rags to the riches. And when I read the book, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, I love the story that he gives at the beginning of the book. He's like, who's going to pay like thousands of dollars to come to a 3-day conference to come, and the title is come see all the boring, monotonous, like just little things I do every day for the next for 10 years to be successful, and come see all the mistakes I've made along the way. Now, it's kind of like, well, I mean, my rags to riches is I got into the real estate business back in 1991. And I tell people all the time, it's like, oh, you think in real estate you're going to make like $10,000 every time you sell a house, right? And I'm in the Midwest. You might make more than that in some other places, but you're going to make $10,000 every time you sell a house. And so my first 3 years in real estate, I'm learning, I'm doing all the stuff, I'm knocking on doors, I'm doing all the things they're telling me to do. And because I just took action, and believe me, lots of failure there. But I really did make $10,000 if you add up my first 3 years in real estate. And now I help agents build real estate businesses. Are you kidding me? And built that to a business where it was selling 100 homes a year every year. So let me say that again. The first 3 years, all added up, I made $10,000. So I literally had two other jobs just to support my real estate habit back in the first 3 years. So those rags to riches stories sound great, but really it's the daily ritual. So we can't regret the things that we've had in our past, but you got to learn from your mistakes and learn from your struggles, and that will shape what you do every single day. So when I would miss a listing because I didn't stay in touch with somebody, I learned that lesson, and I said I got to stay in touch with people. I really got to stay in touch with people. So what I've kind of figured out, and this was kind of a quote I saw somewhere, but it was, life is a series of adjustments. You can make changes along the way. And that's the great thing, is it's our life and we can make changes. But if you don't start moving forward, then you're never ever going to get anywhere. So I know in coaching world we don't like the word try, but you do have to try and take action and move forward. You're probably going to fail quite a few times before you see that first success come through. And then even that success, like John Maxwell says, is really just a journey. It's there is no end destination in success. It because once you get to what you think is success, you're going to see more. There's going to be something else beyond that. So success is a journey that we keep going towards, and you got to take action. You got to try it, if you want to call it that, and you're going to fail a few times along the way. So that's kind of how I'd like to start out the morning, and see if that can get the brain juices flying of our stage here, and get some great information to everybody that's tuned in.
Boom! Great setup. Yes, success is a journey. Failures, so-called quote-unquote mistakes in life, how about if they are the ones that are going to take us to that success that we're after? They take place just like you said, Brad. They're there to teach us something. And so through our daily rituals, by learning and growing, we're going to reach to that end. But it's not about going towards the outcome. It's about enjoying the process, enjoying the falls, enjoying the mistakes, and learning from them. And I I think it was Richard Branson. Yes, it is Richard Branson. He says, we don't learn to walk by following the rules. We learn by doing and falling over. So wouldn't it be amazing that we give a different meaning to failure and to mistakes? Because all of them are part of life. Just like the weather conditions that we were talking earlier. Just like how we trust that the sun will come shining through even after the hardest rainy night, we gotta trust the process. Keep on doing our daily rituals. Even if you're not seeing the outcomes yet, still, we gotta take that action. And that's exactly what I heard from your share. Those actions are gonna lead us towards that fulfilled success. And I also do believe that failure is not the opposite of success. Just like you said, it is part of the journey. And if we ever find ourselves making a mistake, failing and falling, maybe it's time to say, great, what an opportunity. Let's learn, let's grow, let's keep on walking, because us making that mistake or falling over means that we're walking the path, we're walking our talk. Maybe we're even running it. It means that we are moving forward, and that's what counts. And if Tony would be here, I'm sure he would say, like, it is not only falling and getting up, it's also learning from it. It is getting up and growing. And that's why he named this club Get Up and Grow, so that we can be